everyone, it is a new week. Welcome back to a new weekly vlog. I am starting this on Monday. It is a bank holiday. I'm a little bit rough. Might be able to hear it in my voice. Was at a house party yesterday. I'm fine. I'm feeling great. It's a sunny day, so I'm gonna go into town. I'm going to London on Thursday, so I need to get some stuff prepared for that. I'm thinking about buying myself a Switch. And I know that you can't help me right now in the decision because I'm thinking about going and buying it now. But I'm very indecisive about it because obviously it's a lot of money. So I'm thinking maybe I treat myself. I've been wanting one for a long time. Like, I just want to play Professor Layton, okay? Professor Layton was my childhood. I fucking loved those games. I had Pandora's Box and something Village, can't remember the name of it. Obsessed. I was obsessed with it, okay? Last night was meant to actually stay at the house that I was at a house party with, but I am the king of just going home, okay? I will say that I am going to stay somewhere to a certain time, but then I'll just leave. I will go somewhere and think that I'm going to stay there for a while and then just go home. Sometimes you want your own bed. Sometimes you want to be home. Sometimes you want to know that when you wake up in the morning, you're at home. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes I'm just done with socializing. Do you know what I mean? And I think a lot of my friends, most of my friends, if not all of them, I'd say all of them, respect that. And they understand that it's nothing wrong with them. It's nothing wrong with me. I just like to be home. And I like my home comforts. So that's my rant over. If you think that you need one, if you want to go home, you go home. If you're done, you're done. Get yourself home. Okay? One of the things that I'm like absolutely obsessed with at the moment is iced chocolates. So basically like an iced hot chocolate, but it's like to substitute me drinking an iced coffee. I could get decaf. Sometimes it feels a little bit pointless when it doesn't have the caffeine in, but I'm trying to cut out having a second coffee during the day because it's making me really anxious. So I've been having like an iced chocolate instead. They are great. It's like chocolate milk. It's like chocolate milk. It's great. So I've got my cup and then I've got my milk with the chocolate powder in, and then I am going to heat it up with my coffee machine. And now I'm gonna sit and drink this and set up the brand new Switch that I just brought in town. So very excited. Buying this Switch is gonna be the best decision and the worst decision I've ever made, because I'm sat here playing it and I'm just my neighbour is constructing a washing line outside of their window 3 stories up. I mean, I live in a weird fucking building with some weird people. If you lose your clothes, what an impractical thing to do. Anyway, I've been sat here playing Professor Layton. I look up, 2 hours have passed. Not even realised. This is what I wanted it for, okay? Because I used to do that when I was younger, and it's honestly, it's exactly the same. I was worried that I was going to get it, and the graphics and the sounds and the way that it works was just going to be completely different, and it was going to be a waste of my money. I'm loving it. I'm loving it, okay? And I also thought that I'd do a little haul of the things that I got while I was in town. First up, I picked up 2 sun creams. This one is an over the makeup one by Garnier, and I don't think it's a UVA 5, but it's got a strong UVA rating. UVA 3. You basically spray this over your makeup and it's just like a mist. And this one is a mist again, UVA 5 rating, which is amazing. 50 plus SPF, and I'm pretty sure that this is more like an aerosol one, so it should just spray over, having to have like minimal need to rub in, which I think is great for sensory issues. Wearing your SPF is incredibly important because melanoma is a very common form of cancer, especially in young people, so you need to be putting your SPF on throughout the winter as well, but especially in summer you need to be wearing 50 SPF because anything less than that it's not doing much. You need to be regularly applying it, and you need to be looking for UVA 5-star ratings. I got some hay fever tablets. I also picked up a new perfume. I get most of my perfumes from Next. This is the Sunset to Sunrise one, and they're basically a Jo Malone dupe, but they're £12. I love them. They smell unbelievable. Honestly, if you need some cheap perfume, go to Next because they're great. I also got some mouthwash, but does anybody else have like intense sensory issues when it comes to mouthwash? Like I hate it. It feels spicy and burny in my mouth, even if I get the cool mint ones or the ones that are sort of like spearmint and peppermint rather than the intense. I find it really difficult, but I like the way that it makes my mouth feel afterwards. Oh, it's just a fucking mess, you know? But those are some things that I was getting because I'm going down to London at the end of the week. I'm going on Thursday. I'm going down for a festival. I'm working with a festival, so I'm going down and filming some content for them. But I'm staying down there longer than the festival is on for because of the train strikes, and my friend Claire is meeting me there. So we're basically just going to have like a long weekend holiday in London. So I'm going to take you along for that. I'm looking forward to it. The weather is going to be beautiful, which is why I'm stockpiling some sun cream. Okay, the weather is going to be great. It's going to be hot. It's going to be clear blue skies. I'm going to enjoy myself. I've got the day to myself on the Friday, so I'm thinking I might take myself out to a park, maybe do some things that I don't often get to do because it's London. She's making biscuits. Oh, she's making biscuits. The little squish. Oh, she's gonna get comfy. There she goes. There she goes. Little squish. Hi everyone, I'm just packing because I'm leaving tomorrow, and I don't know if anybody else struggles to pack like the things that they actually need. I feel like the ADHD in me just goes shove everything in, and then you can see what you've taken when you get there, instead of like planning outfits and what I actually need. And then I get there and I've left important things like actual t-shirts because I've only packed trousers. Does anybody else do that? Because it's a real problem and I can't seem to kick it. Good morning everyone. It's Wednesday. I didn't film yesterday. I was at work, so there was really no point. Just made myself a delicious coffee. I am enjoying my Switch. Thumbnail pose. I think I can't decide whether to treat myself now. I'm saying treat myself, I literally just bought this. I don't know whether to get Mario Kart or Mario and Sonic Olympic Games, because I used to play that and I loved it. Ow. At work yesterday, I hit my wrist against the bar, pretending to be fired out of a cannonball. Not even going to explain the context. And I've actually really hurt my wrist. Like it really fucking hurts. Anybody has any Switch game recommendations, let me know. Such a little shit at the minute. She kept me up all night the other night, jumping over me, doing zoomies. I woke up and there was a whole ripped up toilet roll in the middle of my bathroom floor. I had a cup of water next to my bed. Turns out she's been drinking from that, and when she stuck her head in it, it tipped over and landed on my face. Sometimes I have to confiscate her toys when I am sleeping. Barista skills, yes. Guys, I love my therapist, okay? I just got back from therapy. I go to therapy every 2 Thursdays, so like twice a month on a Thursday morning. I love my therapist. I've had some bad therapy experiences, okay? He's like my 4th therapist. It's my first time going private. I love him. Like I feel like this is the first time I've gone to therapy and I actually feel understood. Like I genuinely feel like I'm working through things. I leave and I'm like, okay, that's so much that I've got to think about, but it's so healthy. And it isn't always like, because I don't go for like autism or anything like that. I go for other things that are going up in here. And I feel like I'm working through so much without even sometimes talking about it. Sometimes I'm just learning so much about the way that my brain works or things that work for me. And I'm so happy about it. Like if you have the capacity, if you have the finance or whatever to get yourself a good therapist, I cannot recommend it enough. I've been going for about 6 months now, and it was a promise that I made to myself this year that now that I can afford to go, I must go to therapy, because I've been putting it off because of all the bad experiences that I've had. But yeah, I go in person. There's a local therapy centre near me. And yeah, he's not even a specialist in like working with autism brains, but I just feel like he understands what I need and what I need to hear. And yeah, I find it so helpful. There's been so many things that he said to me that have just in my head, I've gone, whoa. Good morning, everyone. It is currently Friday. I got to London yesterday, didn't film very much because traveling in London is just it's not a big fun time for me. It's kind of stressful. I had myself some tea and I basically just lay in bed and went to sleep. It is now around about 9:30. I am going to take myself to the BBC Earth experience, which I don't really know much about. I just know that it's sort of an immersive experience. David Attenborough had a lot to do with it, I think. I think it's sort of an immersive experience along the lines of the Planet Earth documentaries that he does. Then I'm gonna go for a little bit of a shop, might go sit in a park somewhere. Then I'm meeting my lovely friend Ellen. I have slicked my hair back. I'm enjoying doing this at the moment. Now that it's warmer and I have a little bit of length on my hair, I think it's cute. What do you think?
1 mile in fog patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above you. Night breezes seem to whisper that you. Sycamore tree, dream a little dreamer.
As you will see from today, I've had quite a busy day. The BBC Earth experience is one of the most amazing things I've ever gone to, honestly. It was beautiful. It was like walking into a David Attenborough documentary, and at one point I found a cushion on the floor and I just lay down and just watched it all. It was absolutely incredible. And then when you leave, they have like this fake Earth that looks like you're in space looking down on Earth, and it was just it was amazing. It was so cool. If you're in London, or if you're ever in London, if you get the chance to go, please go. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like super expensive. It's like £22, and it is only like the run of it is an hour, but you could stay as long as you want, but you would just be rewatching it. But it was beautiful. Absolutely amazing. Then I took myself to St James's Park, sat down and read for a little bit, and then I met my friend Ellen. We went for some food, and now it's about 10:30 and at night, and I'm going to collect my friend from Victoria. So I'll see you in the morn. Hi. don't know. It's kind of scary, I won't lie. I don't know what it is. Yeah, that's the thing. A little bit too relatable. It is a cool shot, you're right.
Were you gonna film it?
No, not allowed. Yeah, you want some shelving units. And then you've got your mirrors and your artwork. I don't think it's working. It's got no legs.
Person with large legs. Spotted in the world. Just a floating torso. Not even a care in the world.
What is it doing? That is like hurting my brain, but I can't not look away. That I can't stop looking. This to something.
It's easy to get millions of people in every continent.
Opinions on the view?
Well, that's London, that.
That is London. That is London.
I like the tiny little rooftops.
The tiny little Newcastle
I love Newcastle.
rooftops.
So great to be here.
It is absolutely stunning. Yeah, it was so that people couldn't see you, couldn't find me. Stunning. Thank you very much. Cover up this one. There we go.
I'm thinking there.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Go there.
No, you can't do that.
Sort of.
What, this one?
Yeah.
There we are. And our random friend. What? What? Warner Brothers? Yeah, that looks stunning. Totally understand why they would use it as a film set, but like, what are you filming? Are we gonna see someone famous? Hope so. Like, what are your thoughts on the Barbican?
Okay. I'll be brutally honest.
Whoa. Whoa.
It's very brutalist.
Very brutalist.
I feel like I'm just gonna get told off like all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't do anything. Like, you know, suitcase like. It feels kind of scary. I really understand what's here, what we can do.
There's no signs.
What's allowed,
Yeah.
what's not allowed.
Somebody's doing parkour.
It almost feels like coming into someone's house. Like,
I agree.
and we kind of are, because I feel like, you know, people
Live there.
live there. I mean, don't get me wrong.
There's
I actually think
ducks.
It's really pretty.
It is gorgeous.
It's really
It is.
All of the greenery. It's really great. It's right next to some other cool buildings.
Yeah, however,
It just,
I won't be coming back, okay?
no, I think same.
Hi everyone. I'm actually currently editing the vlog that you are watching right now. Realised I didn't end it because I'm sat editing the vlog looking like this. Stunning. Anyway, I had a great time in London. Such a fun experience. You usually get very stressed in London. Actually had a great time. I'm always so proud of myself when I manage to navigate London by myself, and I actually enjoy running about London on my own now, which is wild. The BBC Earth experience, amazing. The festival that we went to, amazing. We went to Mighty Hoopla on the Saturday. It was a paid partnership invite, so I was working with them. So much fun. Kelly Rowland, listen, it was a spiritual experience watching that woman on stage dance in that black catsuit. It was unbelievable. Then we went to the Tate. That was an experience. Did some little doodling. We went to the Barbican. What an odd little place. It was really strange because I know that it's just like a venue. People go in there and work, but there's also sort of like bits where you can walk around in a gift shop and stuff, but it was just really weird. We felt very out of place. There was no signs telling you sort of what was what. It was just weird. It was an odd experience, okay? Harry Styles, why did you film there? It was odd. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.